In the heart of the wild, a drama of survival unfolds daily. Today, we're diving deep into an encounter that seems wildly mismatched. A single, unassuming porcupine facing two of the most formidable predators on the planet, the leopard and the tiger. It's a classic David versus Goliath story, but with a lot more spikes. So, who comes out on top? Stick around, because the answer will definitely surprise you. Let's set the scene. Imagine the dense, moonlit forest. A leopard, the master of stealth and ambush, silently stalks its prey, its eyes glowing with predatory focus. Are locked onto what seems like an easy meal, a slow-moving porcupine. Leopards are incredibly powerful, known for their ability to take down animals much larger than themselves and hoist them up into trees. They are the perfect killing machines, armed with sharp claws, powerful jaws, and an uncanny ability to strike from the shadows. On paper, the porcupine stands no chance. But this is no ordinary meal. As the leopard closes in, the porcupine undergoes a dramatic transformation. It doesn't run. Instead, it bristles. Its secret weapon is unveiled, a formidable coat of around 30,000 needle-sharp quills. These aren't just for show. Each quill is a modified hair, stiff, light, and tipped with a microscopic barb that makes it incredibly difficult and painful to remove once embedded. This is the porcupine's ultimate defense mechanism, a walking fortress of pain. The leopard, perhaps driven by hunger or overconfidence, makes its move. It lunges, but the porcupine is a master of defensive strategy. It turns its back to the attacker, raises its quills, and may even charge backward, ramming its spiky rear into the predator's face and paws. The leopard, expecting soft flesh, gets a mouthful of agony. The quills lodge deep into its skin, causing immediate, intense pain. The fight is often short and brutal. The leopard might bat at the porcupine, but every swipe only results in more quills becoming embedded in its paws. A smart leopard will quickly realize this is a battle not worth fighting. The pain and potential for infection from these wounds can be a death sentence. An embedded quill in a paw can lead to lameness, making it impossible to hunt. A quill in the face or mouth can lead to starvation. The risk far outweighs the reward. So in this matchup, round one often goes to the spiky underdog. The leopard, smart and calculating, usually retreats, licking its painful wounds and learning a valuable lesson. Now, let's raise the stakes. Enter the undisputed king of the Asian jungle, the tiger. Bigger, stronger, and arguably more ferocious than the leopard. The tiger is an apex predator at the top of the food chain, with immense power, a bite force that can crush bone, and a reputation for taking down massive prey like buffalo and gore. Surely a small porcupine would be a mere snack for this striped giant. When a tiger encounters a porcupine, the dynamic is different. A tiger's sheer size and power give it an advantage, while a young, inexperienced tiger might make the same mistake as a leopard and suffer a similar painful fate. A seasoned, adult tiger has learned a thing or two. It understands the danger of a frontal or rear assault. Instead of lunging at the quills, a clever tiger will attempt a different strategy. It uses its massive paws not to swipe, but to flip. The goal is to roll the porcupine onto its back, exposing its soft, unprotected underbelly. This is a high-risk, high-reward maneuver. It requires precision, speed, and a good deal of bravery. The porcupine won't make it easy. It will try to keep its back to the tiger, maneuvering to keep its spiky defense pointed at the threat. The tiger will circle, looking for an opening, a moment of imbalance. It might use its paws to test the porcupine's defenses, trying to get a hook underneath its body. If the tiger is successful and manages to flip the porcupine, the fight is over in an instant. The porcupine's soft belly offers no defense against the tiger's lethal bite. However, success is not guaranteed. A single miscalculation can be catastrophic for the tiger. If it gets a paw or its face full of quills during the attempt, it faces the same grim future as the leopard: infection, starvation, and a slow, agonizing death. There are numerous documented cases of tigers found dead or dying, their bodies riddled with porcupine quills, unable to hunt. This shows just how effective the porcupine's defense really is, even against a predator of this magnitude. So, let's analyze the outcome. Who wins? It's not a simple answer. Against the leopard, the porcupine has a very high chance of success. The leopard's typical ambush style plays right into the porcupine's defensive strengths. More often than not, the leopard will walk away, humbled and hurt. The encounter is a clear win for defensive evolution. Against the tiger, the odds shift. A mature, experienced tiger has the intelligence and the technique to potentially bypass the porcupine's defenses. It is a battle of the tiger's brawn and brains against the porcupine's specialized armor. It's a true clash of titans in its own right. Sometimes the tiger wins, securing a hard-fought meal. Other times, the porcupine's defense holds, and the king of the jungle is forced to retreat or even succumbs to its injuries days later. What this incredible showdown teaches us is that in nature, size and strength aren't everything. Strategy, adaptation, and specialized tools can be game changers. The porcupine, though small and slow, has evolved one of the most effective defensive systems in the animal kingdom. It's a testament to the power of passive resistance. It doesn't need to be the fastest or the strongest. It just needs to be the most painful to mess with. This creature proves that being an underdog doesn't mean you're destined to lose. It's a powerful reminder that survival in the wild is a complex game of chess where a single, well-played move can checkmate a king. The porcupine is a true master of this game, a spiky warrior that commands respect from even the deadliest of predators. So the next time you think of a fearsome animal, don't just picture teeth and claws. Remember the quiet, unassuming porcupine, a living testament to the fact that sometimes the best defense is a really, really good defense. It's a story of courage, strategy, and the surprising power of the underestimated. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into one of nature's most dramatic confrontations. What are your thoughts on this epic matchup? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the wild, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Wildlife Documentary Hub for more incredible animal encounters. We'll see you in the next one.